Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Tonight, on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Start on the ground. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Veteran safety Jamal Adams there for the tackle. 2 yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This pass deflected and caught. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Raiders have come up with it.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game. Like, I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Throwing from the start, here's Smith. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Gino to throw. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. To throw. Smith. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. It's second down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Gino. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Third and long. From the shotgun, Smith. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got it.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
It is 3rd and 10. look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Plays made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. It's Gino. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play there for the Raiders. 41 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
Tuesday. Here we go. Line.
Now, Gino. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's in! Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. His 4th TD grab of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The kickoff for the Raiders.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Safe kick taken at the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Smith to throw on first down. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On second down, Smith. That is incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have. And fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Third and long.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one out wide to Achane. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
2nd and 10. Once again, it's Achane. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll toss it here to Achane. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. And he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
We're time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
A first down throw for Smith. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll push forward for about a yard. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Gino. They'll try to set up the screen here. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard. They timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
Now give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, switch!
Here's Smith. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he will get into the end zone. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Las Vegas. make it. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Now a handoff, running right. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 1918. Warriors 70. 65, yeah, 60.
Now, faking the give. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. The 7th overall pick in 2023, Tyree Wilson. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. On comes the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Smith now to throw on first down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. One of his teammates there to take it back in. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Gino now on 1st and 10. Forced out left. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the 1st down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
On 1st down, here's they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. Inside the 30. And he's going to rumble all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they will finally run him down. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here we go, hey. 390%. Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
On 1st down is Smith. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Gino. That's complete to Watson. And he will score! Christian Watson, touchdown Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. They'll take this one up close to the 1st down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big...
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes! Tyree Wilson. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this 1st half. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. The Raiders going to use the 1st of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. gun. Here's Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And the Raiders are going to get the football at their own 40.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, hey. You're not accept. 13 next. 13 next. 13 next. Come on, set.
From the shotgun, Smith. That's caught! And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. That's into the hands. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll be secondary.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
In motion, Westbrook-Akine. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to try it here again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Miami. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. A 1st down throw for Smith. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and Just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Now a run on first down. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
7-yard pickup. Brings up
Second down, they need 3.
At the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
13 next.
Second down, Smith. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Smith. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Go ahead. Ready.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
21G.
Two and out on first down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. A run with the fullback in goal. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on third down. But even if he didn't, I think that third down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on fourth.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And they'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
8. Second down and 8.
All right. Step. Hey. Step.
Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Let's go.
Here's 2. This throw right side is caught by Hill. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Ready. Corner, long. Ready, two.
Here's Achane. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Okay. All right, go ahead, go.
Achane. And develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Third and goal.
Ready, set. Ready, team. Ready, set.
Right. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
On 3rd and goal, Mike, they make an interesting decision. They keep the ball on the ground, thinking they have enough power up front to just push this one in. Instead, they find themselves going backwards. Brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. His kick is good. And the Dolphins are able to get it back within a score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Oh, nice return when he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Here we go, hey. You know what? There's no one.
Smith now to throw on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Vegas.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's a short one. Caught by Bauer.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I mean, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on 1st contact and 2nd contact for that matter.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
No ball, no ball. Strike.
Here's Gino. A quick slant. Looked in by Watson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
The 29-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Run high. 390%.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
Number 32 is the ball carrier. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Ready. 390%. Come on, shot.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Come on, shot. 390%. Hey, trio left. Come on, shot.
On 2nd down, Smith. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time?
Hey, alert. Come on, shot.
From the pistol, Smith. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
Las Vegas.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
16. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. the bootleg. Here's Tua. He keeps it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Raiders has got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. 390%.
Smith. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third and 10.
Slow ball, slow ball. Here we go, here we go. 390%. 13 next.
Back is Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Raiders send their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
49, 49.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Another look. There we go, Salud. Finish Salud.
From the gun, it's Gino. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. He'll throw it left and has his running back. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st and goal for his team.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Raiders 38, Dolphins 16. Daniel Carlson to kick off for us.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That one out wide for Wright. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Miami.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Second and 10.
Right here. 20, TX. 20,
Throwing again, it's Tua. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. In motion, Westbrook-Akine. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
There we go, Sonoma.
On 1st down is Smith. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll try the right side this time. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a third down coming up.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Interesting. You don't see a lot of jet sweeps on 3rd down. It seems to be more of like a 1st and 2nd down call because it kind of goes with more of the under center run game and play action game. So they go to it on 3rd down. Really nice job there by the defense. Non-traditional play call. Good discipline. They're able to bring up 4th down. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. Whoa! And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Tua gonna give this to Wright. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. They run again with Wright. Oh, a loose football. One of the Raiders has got it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Now Ewers. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Ewers now. He'll throw on first down. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat. Drag it.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and 5. Here's Ewers again. Here's a screen coming for right. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Miami. Throwing again is Ewers. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll throw again with Ewers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now Ewers. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Hey, here we go, hey.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Hey, here we go. 390%. 2%.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. Open space to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
27-yard line.
Hey, we go to the line. 390%.
So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.